This is Redfeather from Grephax. In this Krita Kdenlive video, we will be showing you how to create a logo in Krita. We will show you how to save the logos in a PNG format, placing them both into Kdenlive in order to show the difference and the applicable use in Kdenlive. Open Krita, go to File, scroll down to Create, New, and click. Then in the lower right hand corner, click on Create. Once your Krita canvas appears, we must decide if we will add color or not. Because once you add text, you will not be able to add the color. So go to your Krita toolbox and click on the rectangular tool. Go to where what looks like center of the canvas. Put the crosshair at the edge of the canvas. Drag the rectangular box to a good size that would appear to make a good logo. Once this is done in Krita, let us add some color to our logo. You can choose the color you would like, but I will stay with blue. Go to the Krita toolbox and click on the paint bucket. Hover anywhere inside the box for the logo and click. Now that we have some color for our Krita logo, let us add some text. Go back to your Krita toolbox and click on the text tool. Then draw a box in the Krita canvas, preferably on the colored area. Once this is done, a Edit Text window will appear. Highlight the text in the Krita Text Edit window and hit Backspace on your keyboard so as to delete the text. Next, type what you would like your Krita logo to say, and then click Save. Now notice once I click Save, it replaced the text on the canvas to what I have typed. But the text is a bit small, so let us adjust the size. Highlight your text, go to the box that shows the Krita text size. Click the drop down arrow and choose a size you think will be good, and then click Save. Take a look at the text on the Krita canvas to see if it is a good size. By the look of mine, I think it could be bigger. So while still having my text highlighted in the Krita text editor, I will raise the size once again and then click Save. Now that looks much better, but it seems to need adjusting. So click Close to close the Krita text editor. Go to the Krita toolbox and click on the Krita Move tool. With the Krita Move tool, grab the text, moving it to the proper area and centering. In the Krita toolbox, click on the Text tool. On the text, click on the text. This will bring the Krita text editor window back up. Highlight your text once again and downsize to the proper size needed. Then, in the text editor window, click Save and then Close. If the size now looks good to you, go back to the Krita toolbox, click on the Move tool once again, and center your text. Once you are happy with your centering and position of your text for the logo, let us save this. Go to File, scroll down to Save As, and click. Navigate to the area you would like to save it to. Then give your logo a name. Now we need to save this as a PNG file. So, click the File drop-down arrow. Scroll down to PNG, File Format, and click. Make sure that your Krita logo file name has .png at the end, and then click Save. And on the next window, click OK. Next, in this Krita example, let us go a step further. Using the same logo, go to your toolbox and click on the Crop tool. Go to the Krita canvas, click on the canvas where it is white. Once this is done, notice the graphical squares it places on the Krita canvas. Go to the top of the Krita canvas. Using the arrow, drag the graph all the way to the color of your Krita logo. Then, go to the bottom of your Krita canvas. Using the arrow, drag the graph up to your Krita logo color. What this does is gives the logo a clear background. Once you are done, hit Enter, and you will see the canvas has transformed in a manner of speaking. Once this is done, let us save this logo, and I will show you the difference first using a picture viewer and then in Kdenlive. Go to File, scroll down to Save As, and click. If you save the first logo, your file save location should be set and the file format. So just give the logo a name with the .png at the end and click Save. In the next window, click OK. Close out of Krita. Now notice this is the first Krita logo with the white background. And the second is the Krita logo with the clear background. Now open Kdenlive. Bring in a video you would like to use your logo with. And bring in both logos. Go to your Kdenlive project bin. Drag your video, placing it on the Kdenlive timeline. Then, grab each logo, placing them side by side on top of the video on the Kdenlive timeline. Notice as I toggle between the two logos on the Kdenlive timeline, the difference between the two logos. So, for this part of the Kdenlive example, let us put the logo into use. In order to do this, go to the effects list and click. Scroll down to the pan and zoom effect, drag it into the logo with the clear background. Use the crosshair in order to position the logo in the Kdenlive video where you would like it to be. So did we bring the other logo in just to look at? The answer to this is no. If for some reason you forgot to use the crop tool in Krita or develop the logo in some other fashion, Kdenlive can handle it. So highlight the logo with the white background, and once again go to the Kdenlive effects list. This time scroll down to crop, scale, and tilt. Drag and place it into the logo with the white background. In the Kdenlive Properties Effects window, go to the crop top slider bar, moving the bar until it reaches the crop value you need. Then go to the Kdenlive crop bottom bar in the same properties window, adjusting the bar to where it needs to be. Now we are going to have to stack an effect, and we will shake it up a little bit by using a different effect. So click on your Kdenlive effects list again. This time scroll down to rotate and shear. Drag the Kdenlive rotate and shear and place it into the logo that we just used the crop, scale, and tilt in. In the Kdenlive effects properties window, scroll down in order to see the proper effect, rotate and shear. Use the crosshair once again in order for proper positioning, but notice the size is not right. So let us adjust this. Grabbing one of the corners, pulling it outward in order to gain proper size. It may be a little easier if you expand the monitor in order to see the diameter of the bars better. Go to the other side of the Kdenlive video, grabbing one of the corners, stretching it until it meets the proper size. Once this is done, go back to the crosshairs to make any final centering adjustments. If for some reason, after making your adjustment, something still looks out of place, click on the logo. Notice the properties window reappears. Make sure you are looking at the right effect and make any needed adjustments. I hope you have enjoyed this Krita and Kdenlive video and found it helpful in some fashion. And if so, then why not give this video a like? And while you're at it, why not become a subscriber and ring that bell in order to be notified your way of newly released videos. I mean, after all, it is free. The intro and extra of this video has been provided by none other than Alex Abayu1 from his YouTube channel. Thank you in advance. I am out.